Hello everyone and welcome back to the Workbench. Today I'm going to be bringing you a very brief product review of a product that I just purchased here. This is the GPS Tactical Range Backpack. As you can see here, it is available on Amazon for about $150. This I actually purchased. I found it in a local gun shop for actually cheaper than that. They were running a special around the holidays and I picked it up there. I had been looking at these for a while, and sometimes I'll just walk in and to the local gun shop and I'll walk around and see what kind of products they have. And I had been looking for something that was going to allow me to carry firearms, handguns specifically, comfortably on my back so that my hands are free to carry any long gun cases I might have, etc., etc. And I actually came across this in that store, and it was a great deal, so I picked it up. I haven't had this product very long, so really all I'm going to do in this video is show you how I have it set up right now. I'm going to talk about some of the pros to it that I have found. I have yet to find a con, and I've used this probably for 2 weeks. I've used it a bunch of different trips to the range, and it's worked out very well, but I will do a more extensive kind of what are my thoughts after a year video later on down the road. So I guess without further ado, I'll just show you what I've got in this thing and what its capabilities are. So very first, as you can see, there is MOLLE webbing on the outside here. I have a Sharpie and a standard ballpoint pen. There, of course, is a bunch of other MOLLE webbing down here for whatever really you want. I put a glow-in-the-dark American flag patch here. There's Velcro. It comes with a GPS patch. That's, of course, the product brand. I threw some little mini carabiners on the outside here. Actually, they're S-beaners. And this one here just holds my electronic hearing protection, and this one doesn't have a use yet, but I had it, so I threw it on there. There is, in the top here, everything is labeled, which I like. It shows an umbrella. That is not a spot for an umbrella. Rather, it's actually its own rain fly. So if you're out at a range, you're shooting, it's an outdoor range, or maybe you're out at a match of some sort, this folds right out and will actually cover the entire backpack. It's probably not waterproof, but it is definitely water resistant. It just folds up nicely and goes right back in there. Moving on to the straps here. If I can turn and show you, these straps are they're not overly wide, but they do have some interesting features. They've got some Velcro here. It is also a little, I don't know, a slot, I guess you could say. There's the same thing on the other side. There is, of course, a clip to go across your chest. That is a little elastic, and of course it's adjustable to help with weight distribution. There is a clip here to go around your waist. Nice, big, thick, wide strap. And of course the little kidney areas are padded. Moving back around to the front here, it has this clip that protects and keeps everything shut. That just of course unclips. And in this pouch here I keep my cleaning supplies. All of this here is available for Velcro, so if you have different patches or whatever you want to put for Velcro will work perfect on this area here. I keep some patches, a microfiber cloth. I keep my bore snakes. This is the 12 gauge, the 9mm, the 22. I keep a punch set in here, so some tools. Of course, you could use these for magazine pouches if you really wanted to. Keep a flashlight in here. In this pouch, I keep some little foam. These are actually makeup foam pads that you find in the cosmetic section in the grocery store or Walmart or wherever. Those work great for frog lube. So when I relube everything back up, I actually use these, as you can tell. They are rather dirty because I use them to reapply the frog lube. They work very well. I have a nylon pick here and a nylon brush. That is in this area here. It did come with a kind of a pouch that separates, or a little plastic thing, almost like a fishing tackle box, but I opted not to use that. I have a set of hex heads or Allen wrenches here. I have of course, your standard size and also your metric size. I have also in here metal picks. So I've got a straight one, a slightly bent one. This came as a set. I have kind of a hook and then more of a 90 degree. So that works great, and with the patches to be able to clean everything. So that's in this pouch here, my cleaning and tools pouch. If I move on, of course, on the outside I've already shown you the Sharpie and the pen. I put my patch up here. I carry another microfiber cloth. This isn't so much for the firearms as it is for any glasses that I wear. I keep some dummy rounds up in here. Little keychain that was given to me. I carry binoculars in here. Kalo rings. You might have seen the Kalo ring in some of my earlier videos when I wear. Of course, I'm married. I wear metal rings on my finger here. This is a little silicone ring. So this works well when I'm going shooting and I don't want the metal ring to jab into my finger or to scratch up the finish on a nice firearm or something like that. I can put this little silicone ring on and it's much more comfortable to wear, and of course my wife still likes that I'm wearing a wedding ring. Fits in this little pouch here and attaches on the inside. There is another pouch on the inside here which I actually haven't used yet. I haven't found the need to use this. I could easily put some papers in here, maybe a little notebook or something, and slide that right in. That would work very well. I have my eye protection, and again, everything's labeled, so as you can see, a little pair of glasses on there. That's my eye protection. Down here I have some hearing protection. These are the foam plugs. When I shoot indoors, I always wear foam plugs, and then I'll wear my electronic hearing protection over those. I usually turn the amplification up on these so that it's all the way up, so even with the foam plugs I can still hear perfectly fine normal conversation, but when a shot goes off I have double the protection. And then in here I have just an empty chamber indicator. And that's all the products that I carry in this top pouch. Let's move on now to this pouch here. In here I carry a bunch of different things. Just got back from a trip down south for the holidays, and I carried my Taurus, my PT-111 Millennium G2, that is my concealed carry option. Alien Gear holsters. I absolutely love Alien Gear holsters. I have ordered quite a few, both for myself and also presents for some other folks on there. This is the original Alien Gear holster. It's the leather. They of course now have the Tuck 2 and the Tuck 3. The Tuck 3 is great. I really like that one. I have no reason to get rid of these, however, so if in the event that these this leather ever degrades, I will probably order myself the Tuck 3. A really cool thing about Alien Gear holsters, and I'll get into a product review later on this, but these Kydex shells are interchangeable for life. So if I sold my Taurus Millennium G2, or if I didn't want to carry it anymore, and let's say I got another firearm, maybe a Smith & Wesson M&P 9C, or maybe I went with a Glock 26, I can just send them this shell back for free. They will send me the one that now matches my firearm of choice. Great company to work with. So I've got that concealed carry holster. I have my Phobos paddle holster that I use for my Smith & Wesson M&P 9 for a 3-gun and IDPA. I, of course, have a Phobos double magazine pouch. I really like the Phobos products. I like the paddle design. I prefer that over, say, an Uncle Mike's or something like that that clips to a belt. I like the fact that I can use basically whatever belt, whatever pair of pants I want with this. And being as I shoot IDPA and 3-gun, I don't want something that's permanently attached to a belt, so I like that option. I have an AR-15 magazine pouch as well, and that's all the products that I keep in here, but as you can see, it's a rather large pouch, so you can fit a lot more stuff in here. Moving on to this pouch here, this is where I keep my ammunition, and also some tools. Of course, .22 caliber ammunition. Fits very well in there. Mini mags, as you can see, I can stand them up on end, and I still have a good 2 inches before I hit the top of this zipper. I also have 100 rounds of 9mm ammunition in here. And if I stand this up on end like this, I can actually fit 300 rounds in these boxes, in these 50-round boxes. I can fit 6 of them, so I can fit 300 rounds. And again, I still have 2 inches, so I can lay my little Uplula mag reloader right on top, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, there's no stress on these zippers at all with 300 rounds of 9mm ammunition in here. So again, Uplula, great product. If you don't have one of these and you shoot a lot and your thumbs are killing you, you're doing yourself a disservice. Get yourself one of these. It's the best $25 I have spent when it comes to reloading. And I also have just some Thunderbolt 22 ammunition in here. I have this, this is actually just a standard Walmart buy. I wanted a set of pliers, but I wanted a kind of a variation. So in here are actually 5 different sets. There are 2 different needle nose pliers, there are 2 different standard pliers, and there's also some wire cutters in here. And it folds up into this nice little kind of pouch. Slips right in here, and I can still fit my ammunition in here alongside of that. So I really like this. Moving over here, as you can see, it shows a picture of a stapler. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could slide a stapler in here. I haven't found a use for this pocket yet, so still working on that. Molly webbing on the outside. You can attach anything you want there. There's this one here which shows tape. I don't know of anybody who carries this much tape, but in this pouch I actually carry my filming accessories. So this is a head strap mount for the GoPro, which of course I'm filming this on, and I also have a Picatinny mount for the GoPro, and so I can attach this to any Picatinny rail. I was actually using this on the handgun in hopes to bring you a video of the Apex trigger versus a standard M&P trigger. Unfortunately, the video didn't come out so well, so I wasn't able to just put that up on the channel here, but I keep my filming accessories down in here. And now you're probably going, hey, this is a range bag. Don't you have any guns in there? We're getting to that. Here, you can see it shows a picture of a target. This just unvelcros, and I really don't like wrinkled or folded paper or even rolled paper. So rolling up my targets, it kind of hurts me a little inside. I'm a little strange like that. But of course you can put your targets, you can roll them up and stick them right in here. And you've got your targets going to the range. All right, meat and potatoes time. Firearms. Before I even unzipper this, it locks. These zippers have the holes in them kind of like luggage, and it will lock. So if you wanted to lock this, if you felt you were leaving it in your car for whatever reason, you could lock it. But as I was told growing up, locks keep honest people honest. Nothing is guaranteed. So again, molly webbing on this side, and if we open this up here, you see we've got these 3 individual pouches. This hard shell around them is very, very sturdy. I don't know what it's made out of exactly, but it is incredibly rigid, and it's got this little, I don't know, cloth foam felt padding around it. It's great. So let's pull this one out first. As you can see, it's still zipped up, secured in this pouch. So let's open up and see what's in here. Nothing, it looks like. However, on this side I have magazines. So this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 9, and in the future I might opt to kind of put something on the outside, designate it in some way what firearm is in which pouch, but maybe not. And then on this side, in this little sleeve, is the firearm itself. And of course we will safety check, as we always do, and you always should. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine well, and of course the ammunition is over there, magazines are over here. So we've got our firearm. Inside this pouch are magazines over here. So go ahead and slide that back in. And even a full-size gun like this. Now, I wouldn't say you would want anything much larger than a full-size 9mm. I don't think it would fit, let's say, a 2011 race gun or something like that. But it fits the M&P9 just fine. And the back of the slide is right here. So if you had the M&P9, let's say the Pro or the Core, it might be a little snug, but I think it would still fit. And of course, it secures just with this little Velcro area right here. It zips up, and you can slide it back in. Let's move to this one now. I'm not going to show you anything more than a couple magazines, empty magazines. And in here is the Taurus PT-111 Millennium G2. So I've got a full-size 9mm, I've got a compact 9mm, and lastly, we have more magazines. And this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 22. Cleared. Full size 22 pistol to match the Smith & Wesson M&P 9. Again, same exact size, all the holsters and everything. I've done a review on this. Great gun. It fits in here just perfectly fine. And then, as I said before, that is sturdy, very sturdy. Of course, you've got in here area for it's Velcro, so you can stick a patch to it, and it'll stay. This backpack, width-wise, should have a tape measure over here, is just over 12 inches, probably 13 inches from where it sits against your back to where it sticks out. So it's a little wide, but I mean, look at all the stuff that you can fit in here. I've got all of my cleaning and tools, I've got ammunition, I've got 3 different firearms with magazines, holster options, eyes, ears, cleaning. I mean, it's just absolutely everything that you could ever want will fit in here. And of course, you can set this up however you want. And there's MOLLE webbing, which I really don't even use because I don't have any MOLLE accessories. You can add on to this with anything that you want. I absolutely love this purchase. I was a little hesitant at first because of the price. I didn't pay $150 for it. Again, I found it on at a store for a little cheaper, but I mean, I really couldn't be happier with my purchase. It's a great accessory. It's a great little tool to carry everything and still be able to have your hands free to carry long guns cases or the guns themselves, or maybe some ammunition boxes, some ammo cans. I mean, this backpack is fantastic. It is a little expensive, but it's worth every penny. If you shoot a lot and you shoot more than one firearm, get yourself one of these. They do, of course, make the handgunner model, which has the area right here, which zips open, and it's kind of a little foam shelf or a little foam rack, if you will. I didn't want that model for 2 reasons. One, 5 firearms, I feel like this is a better use of the space in the fact that I have got a couple areas up top. I can still carry all my filming equipment and all that. But also, when the firearms are placed into that handgunner's backpack, even though they're empty, muzzle discipline, right? Where are they pointing when you put them on that little foam rack? They're pointing right into your lower back. I really didn't like that. I liked this option better, so that here's my side, so when I slide the firearm in like this, the firearm's actually still pointed this direction. So it's not pointed directly at me. Even though I know it's clear, I know it's empty, I know it's safe, it's all about muzzle discipline. And in this case, I'd rather have it pointed away from me than pointed directly at me. So again, I think that this model is a better use of space, and I like that the guns aren't pointed at the small of my back when I'm walking and I'm wearing it. I love this product. Again, I'll do another review later on when I have had a chance to use it more, but it is a great product. I highly recommend you pick one up if you do shooting with multiple firearms frequently. Thank you all very much for watching. If you have any questions about this bag, feel free to put those in the comments below. I will talk to you all again very soon.